Hello, today we are going to learn more about the CTPAT Security and Threat Awareness Policies for 2019. As members of the Customs Trade Partnership Against Terrorism program since 2003, Top Ocean has always committed itself to the strictest security procedures throughout our operations. Our partnership is important because these policies are designed to enhance the security for our employees and for our facilities. We are committed to CTPAT in order to prevent cargo loss and tampering. As a part of our commitment to supply chain security, we require all of our employees to understand the significant risks. CTPAT focuses on 3 areas, which includes corporate security, transportation security, and people and physical security. Each area has a subsection that will directly specify the policies that are in place in order to enhance our corporate, transportation, people, and physical security. Corporate security consists of security vision and responsibility, risk assessment, business partner requirements, and cybersecurity. Security vision and responsibility is a newly introduced category for corporate security. This category is made to promote a security vision by integrating security throughout the organization, establishing an audit process, and exercising the importance and role of the CTPAT point of contact, William. This category also establishes an official CTPAT committee that consists of general managers of major departments. Any suspicious activity or potential issue, please report to ctpat@topocean.com immediately or call William's cell. The next category is risk assessments. These 5 steps are implemented in order to enforce an overall comprehensive risk assessment based on recognized methodology that is in line with the minimum security criteria of CTPAT. During the Top Ocean CTPAT team review, assessments and amendments were made as needed to improve and strengthen the overall supply chain security. During monthly management meetings, CTPAT team discussions are conducted to ensure that changes are implemented as necessary. When Top Ocean contracts out elements of its international supply chain, it is vital that we work with our business partners to ensure that sound security measures are in place and adhered to in order to achieve an effective security supply chain globally. In this process, we select, screen, and monitor our business partners' compliance. Top Ocean's policy for screening and selection of business partners involves a multi-pronged approach. Carriers, contractors, customers, foreign consolidators, and vendors must undergo an evaluation as to their viability to partner with Top Ocean. Vendors seeking to do business with Top Ocean must be pre-qualified and included in the vendor database. Any new vendors are required to complete a form as a part of our business partner requirements. In addition, we use several verification systems which are used to validate customer information and determine the level of risk of accepting said business partners. Vendors are evaluated on their ability to perform services as identified by Top Ocean. Risk assessment is performed through a series of checks such as years in business, insurance coverage, yard security, where appropriate, participation in CTPAT, and ability to meet Top Ocean needs and timelines. Cybersecurity is another new addition to the CTPAT criteria. These procedures are enforced in order to ensure the protection of our IT systems. It is important not to share any information that is specified for you. Top Ocean IT department created rules within our firewall protection which defines access to configuration to ensure that IT abuse does not occur. All internet access is monitored by our IT department. These measures are made to protect our electronic assets. Any misuse or violation of the company's policy will lead to disciplinary action. Make sure you protect your passwords and your computer access by following these important steps to prevent unauthorized threats. This slide displays the steps in selecting a secure password for your computer. If you have any questions or issues, please contact the IT department. Take a moment to review the following email restrictions. Be aware of any unknown or spam messages and do not click on any unauthorized attachments. Your work email is not to be used for private business activities, amusement, or entertainment. Our next focus area is transportation security. This area focuses on conveyance and instruments of international traffic, IIT security, seal security, procedural security, and agricultural security. Conveyance and IIT security is where we conduct thorough inspections for both security and visible agricultural contamination, driver verification, tracking of conveyances, and random searches. The 7-point container inspection process is an efficient and effective step as a part of the conveyance and IIT security category. This is to ensure any incoming and outgoing containers are properly assessed. Top Ocean instituted a written policy to verify container integrity by checking the multiple parameters of the container. We have a log sheet to allow for consistent review of the 7-point inspection recommendation and share a sample document with our overseas partners. We've randomly verified with overseas locations the 7-point container inspection to ensure that they also have consistent established approach to the container inspection process. The following picture is an example of what to look out for during a 7-point container inspection. The suspicious container ended up storing 1,300 pounds of cocaine. Here's another example of a suspicious container. You can see the spacing between the block and air vent is different. The colors of the wall are slightly different in the picture on the right. Even the smallest differences should be watched out for. The picture on the right proved to have a false wall that was storing almost 1,300 pounds of marijuana. Container inspections are also important in order to prevent pest contamination. These requirements protect the supply chain from any agricultural contaminants. Here are examples of contaminants. In order to prevent any agricultural contaminants, inspectors must vacuum, sweep, or blow out containers. The sealing of export containers to include continuous seal integrity are crucial elements of a secure supply chain and remains a crucial part of an exporter's commitment to CTPAT. A high security seal must be affixed to all the loaded containers destined for export from the U.S. The VVTT seal inspection process is what we use in order to ensure the security of the container seals. Top Ocean uses a container seal log sheet for tracking the usage of seals. We have established procedures for documenting any discrepancies with seals which are defective, appear to be inadequate for usage, or appear to be tampered with prior to and after securing to the load container. Foreign affiliates are instructed to work with their local enforcement authorities should it appear that tampering has occurred with the container seals. Procedural security is an important area for our company to focus on because measures must be in place to ensure the integrity and security of process relevant to the aspects in the supply chain. Daily logs are completed and filed accordingly in order to document any incoming containers, trucks, and shipments. For any cargo discrepancies, a DOS report is completed. Top Ocean has procedures in place to resolve and investigate discrepancies. The next section addresses agricultural security. Please take a minute to review these slides, which address the importance of protecting our company and our employees of any agricultural contaminants. Agricultural contaminants may include but are not limited to soil, fungi, animals, and insects. Pest contamination has a significant impact on our industry as it is considered to be one of the greatest risks to the success of our company. The damages done by pest contamination can affect our company in both money and time. Please take a moment to review why seed, soil, and snail contaminants may pose as a risk to cargo transportation. Top Ocean takes all the necessary precautions that fight any agricultural contaminants. This includes proper storage, inspection, and cleanup. People and physical security focuses on physical security, physical access controls, personnel security, and education, training, and awareness. Physical security consists of positive identification of all employees, visitors, and vendors at all points of entry. An employee identification system must be in place for positive identification and access control purposes. Employees are only given access to those secure areas needed for the performance of their duties. Company management or security personnel adequately control the issuance and removal of employee, visitor, and vendor identification badges. Procedures for this issuance, removal, and changing of access devices are documented on a regular basis. It is important to keep your employee badge with you at all times when you're on Top Ocean premises. As an employee of Top Ocean, it is your responsibility to keep your badge with you at all times. This is a part of CTPAT regulations and our standard company policy. If you forget your badge, you must obtain a temporary one from the receptionist desk. Visitors must sign in our company database for documentation purposes upon arrival. All visitors should be escorted and provided temporary identification that must be visibly displayed on their person. Once the visit is complete, make sure to check with the receptionist that your visitor has signed out from the iPad check-in and their badge is returned. This slide displays the visitor check-in and check-out procedures. If there are any questions or concerns, please contact the receptionist. If there are any suspicious persons, activities, or packages, the following access policies should be followed. These requirements are made to prevent, detect, or deter unauthorized personnel from gaining access to our facilities. Please take the time to review the following slides on what to look out for regarding suspicious persons. In the event that you may encounter a suspicious person, please report them immediately to any supervisor. These next slides address any suspicious activities, objects, or packages. Review these slides in order to know what to look out for. Immediately reporting any suspicious activity to your supervisor will ensure the safety of our employees and company. In the event of any emergency, it is important to remember to act immediately. Personnel security programs incorporate the screening of employees and prospective employees. These programs include periodic background checks on employees working in security-sensitive positions. Prior to hiring, we compose a complete screening, pre-employment verification, and background checks. Personnel security also consists of the following documents: employee hiring and resignation SOP, Top Ocean Employee Handbook, Top Ocean Issue Employee ID, parking permit, and building and system access code procedure. Education, training, and awareness is one of the most important aspects of CTPAT. Training on security for all employees and specialized training for employees in sensitive positions overall enhances physical security for Top Ocean. The more employees are aware, the more secure our company will be. The following are recommended practices for education training. For any inquiries or questions, please contact anyone on the CTPAT management team. We can address any issues or problems and provide further guidance. In review, these are the following sections for CTPAT compliance. Top Ocean has successfully been a part of CTPAT for 16 years. Help us to contribute to our success for security. Remember to act immediately and to contact our security team or supervisors for any suspicious activities. For any additional information, please visit the official CTPAT website. Any questions? Please contact the CTPAT management at the email provided.